Hey guys, it's Melissa here. I was guided today to talk to you about forgiveness, and I know that I've talked to you about this before, but I'm urging you, even if you've heard my messages about forgiveness, please do not click off of this, because I feel like there's a message here that a lot of people need to hear. There are a lot of people who are holding on to hate when it comes to certain things in their life. It could be people who have wronged you. It could even just be hate towards things that are going on in our world, because right now, politically, things are just, a hotbed. As you can tell, my allergies are still bothering me, but it's a hotbed right now with all of the things that are coming out politically and just with recent things that have happened with gun violence. It's easy to see why people might say, like, I hate this or I hate that. And the problem with that is when we give any kind of energy to hate, if you've been listening to me at all, you know that whatever energy you're putting out there is what you're getting back. So even to say, I hate gun violence, or I hate this, or I hate that, you're putting out an energy of hate. And that's what you're calling back into us. And no, we don't have to like that gun violence happens. But just saying, I hate this or I hate that isn't helping the situation. And if it is truly something that is tugging at your heartstrings and makes you feel like we should be doing something, then by all means, go take an activist role. Go do something about it. You know, there are a lot of places where you can volunteer and do good for different organizations or for different groups of people. That's great. Put your energy into something positive. Give back to the community. But simply sitting back and saying, I hate this is not good. Because what happens when we put hate out there is this. Number one, you're putting that energy of hate out there. Remember, we're co-creating constantly with the universe. So when we say, I hate this universe, we're putting hate out there and then it's coming back to us. You know, we're getting negativity back, which we don't want. We're focusing on the wrong thing. We don't want to focus on the negative. We want to keep our minds constantly focused on positivity and what we want to see happen, not what we don't want to see happen. And that's a very difficult thing because it's hard to shut your eyes and not see what's happening in the world. That's so difficult. But it's so important not to focus on it. And I'm not saying hide your head and pretend like it's not happening. That's not what I'm saying. We are all capable of praying for the different things that are happening, of getting involved if you want to. I've gone and I've volunteered for different organizations before to try to help. Do something like that. But don't sit there and focus and dwell on what you hate about it and just not do anything, because you're sending out an energy of hate to the universe and saying, hate, bring hate back to me. That's not what we want. What we want to focus is shifting our mindset and seeing positivity. Instead of saying, I hate mass shootings, why don't we put out there, hey, universe, I would love to see laws that protect innocent citizens. Let's create laws that actually are effective when it comes to gun control. Well, let me get on an organization where I can do something to raise awareness or raise money for, whatever it is. And I'm just using gun violence because we've seen that in the news recently. And it is sad. And I hate that. I'll tell you, I'll be the first person to tell you, I resented the fact that as a teacher, I had to go through training where I had to dodge bullets in a training. That's terrible. We should never come to a place like that in our society. But me sitting back and going, I hate gun violence doesn't do anything to solve it. It's what I'm telling you. So I need to put out positive messages of, please let us elect officials who understand the importance of good, reasonable gun policy and who are going to put that into effect. It's going to make a difference in our world. Please allow me to be a light to others so that we can get rid of the violence in our world. I mean, we need to be focusing on what's really going to help. Sitting there saying, I hate this is not helping. It's very passive. It doesn't do anything. And when I send out that energy of hate, that's what I get back. And I heard something so profound the other day. I loved it. I even shared a meme on Facebook about this. But holding hate in your heart is like drinking poison and expecting it to kill someone else. If you drink the poison yourself, it's not going to hurt anyone else. It's only hurting you. And that's what holding on to hate does. It's like it's injuring you and not anyone else. Normally the people, the things that we hate, they don't have any clue that they don't have a clue that we even give a crap about them, let alone that we hate them. And we're putting this out there, and all we're doing is hurting ourselves, because that hate, that is a very low vibration. And when you are constantly in that state of holding hate, you're not going to be able to vibrate high enough to manifest and to see all of the things that you want to see. So if there is any kind of hate that you are holding on to, I am here to tell you now that until you let that go, you are not going to see the things you want to see, because you're not in the right energy. You're not in the right mind frame. You're just not. And I hate to say that, because I want everyone to see everything they ever want to happen in their lives. Yes, I am the Mary Poppins of manifesting. I do. I want everyone to have everything they ever wanted. Okay, I really, really do. And it is possible. But you have got to do the work. You've got to be in the right mind frame, and you've got to be putting out the right energy. And if you are holding on to any ounce of hate, you don't even have close to the right energy, because that kind of energy is too low to manifest anything you want to see. And I know that the universe had me do this for a reason. There are people out there who are listening to this who need to hear this. You're holding on to some kind of resentment or hate about a person, a situation, anything. And I'm here to tell you, you are never going to see the miracles you want to see in your life if you don't let that go. Point blank, you're not. It's just not going to happen. And I love you all, and I want you all to have everything your little hearts desire. But I am here to tell you that until you let that go, you're never going to see what you want to see manifest, because you cannot be in the energy that you need to be in if you're holding on to that hate. But there is good news. You can absolutely let that go. Absolutely. It is possible. And I assure you that once you let that go, you're going to feel so much better. Because I'll tell you what, this is not about you. It's not. You've made it about you, and your ego has made it about you. But I'm here to tell you that whatever someone else has done to you, they are going to have to pay their karma for. It's going to come back around. So if they have wronged you, you just let that go and let the universe take care of it, because it will. It is going to come back around, okay? You don't have to do anything. The best karma in the world is to move on with your life and be happy. Be happy. If somebody did something wrong to you, excuse me, I can feel the energy shifting here as I'm telling you this. If somebody did something to wrong you and they did it on purpose to hurt you, first of all, people who do that are hurting themselves, because if they were not hurt, they would not be able to do something like that to you. So if you know someone has done something on purpose to hurt you, you already should be praying for that person, because they're already hurting way more than you could even ever imagine inside. Because people who are loving and kind people don't do that to other people. They just don't. They're not capable of it. So if someone was capable of doing something awful to you, know that they were already broken and hurting inside. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we need to not worry about the other person, because what they do with their life is none of your business. It's none of your business. And I don't care if they came in and stole your spouse. It's still none of your business, because you need to focus on you. And as much as you might be like, what did she just say? Oh, no, she did not. Yes, I did. Because I'm here to tell you something. The universe has a divine and wonderful plan for your life. And if something happened that sucked, and things do, it's okay. because that was there to teach you a lesson. It was not there to destroy your life. Nothing is ever brought by the universe to destroy your life. There are lessons that we have to learn. And some of the time, the lesson is simply how not to be bitter after something we didn't want to happen happened to us. How to move on with our life with grace and to be positive. And that's hard. That's the hardest lesson ever sometimes. You know how hard it is to not be bitter? That's difficult. But it is so necessary. We have to get to a place where we can be so firm in who we are and so confident in who we are that nothing can shake us. To get to a level like that is, excuse me, oh my gosh, these allergies are just kicking my butt today. To get to a level like that is really challenging, but it is so necessary because life can throw a lot of things our way. When we are really confidently secure in ourselves, it doesn't matter what happens. We still love ourselves, and it doesn't shake our foundation. It doesn't knock us off our foundation because we know it's not about us. These things are never really about us. When things happen to us, if we're secure in who we are, it's almost always that the other person had some sort of issue. But what I'm here to tell you is it doesn't matter anyway. What matters is you need to let go of the hurt and the anger because it's just wounding yourself. It is drinking poison and expecting it to hurt the other person. And the only person it's hurting is you. And as profound as that is, you're sitting there going, but if I don't speak to them, no, I'm telling you, you're not hurting them. You're not. You're hurting you. Because hate and anger is a heavy, heavy, heavy emotion. And that is weighing on you. Whether you realize it or not, it is taking its toll on you. And it's keeping you from being in your highest vibration, which is keeping you from seeing the success, the love, the whatever it is you've got on your list of things you want to manifest. It's keeping you from it because you are not in the right headspace or heart space to manifest what it is you wish to manifest. And I'm sitting here as a person who can tell you that for many years, I held hate in my heart for different people who did things to me that I just deemed, that was wrong. You did this to me and it was terrible. And I would sit here and tell you that I had a good reason to hate people. But I will also sit here and tell you that what I learned was all it did was hurt me. The other people didn't even care that I hated them. Didn't know it probably, and also didn't care. All it did was weighed me down. I felt the emotional drain from hating. I felt the lack because whatever I was hoping to manifest wasn't happening, and I just didn't understand. Why am I always getting the short end of the stick? Why is nothing ever working out for me? I was a victim. And you know what happens when you play the victim? Nothing positive. You've got to learn to get out of that mindset. You've got to learn to let go of what doesn't serve you. It's just extra weight. And if you're a female out there, we don't want any extra weight, right? I'm the type of person when I go to the doctor's office and they weigh me on the scales, I'm taking out my earrings and off my bracelets and everything because I don't want any extra ounces going on that scale. As silly as that may sound, that's me. But that's how you should feel emotionally. You shouldn't want to be carrying around any extra burdens or any extra weight. Let that go. It feels so much better. You feel so much freer when you can let that go. And I'm going to tell you right now, I pulled 2 cards from you. And the first one, I actually used just a regular tarot deck. And the first card I pulled was the 5 of Swords, which is that there's deception, something has happened in your past that has caused you grief. You know, you were deceived about something. And I know this message is probably, it may only be for one person listening, but I just felt led to do this. You were deceived and you are hurting over something, some kind of deception from the past. But I'm here to tell you that if you let that go, what you have is the 7 of Pentacles, which is reaping your harvest. All of the hard work that you put in is paying off, and you are now seeing the benefit of that. And it seriously tells me that you've got to do this step of letting go before you're going to see this harvest. And we carry so much with us. Sometimes we don't even realize what we carry. I'm going to do an exercise with you really quickly. I just want to do a short little meditation and prayer to help you let go of anything you've been carrying, anything at all. It doesn't matter what it is, anything. You may not even know what it is. You just say, I'm letting anything go right now that isn't serving me. So we're going to do this little tiny meditation and a little prayer to help you let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to that is keeping you stuck. And I promise you, this is going to help you. Now, if you're listening to this while you're driving, you can still do it. Don't close your eyes. Stay focused on the road. But I would urge you to come back and do it again when you have time, when you can pause, when you can go get relaxed. Just notice what time this is. It is at about the 16-minute mark, 17-minute mark. Come back and do this again. If you are where you can get comfortable, I want you to find a comfortable place, either sitting up or lying down. If you need to pause this to go find a comfortable place, do that. Unpause it when you get to that place. Now, wherever you're sitting, I want you to take a deep cleansing breath in. And as you exhale, let go of any worries, any stress, any problems. Just let it go. Take another deep cleansing breath in. And as you exhale, let go of any worries, any problems, any stress. Just let it go. And I want you to imagine that there is a beautiful golden light at the top of your head. This is God's light, and it's a healing light. It's going to run down throughout your body at about the consistency of honey. And as it does, it's cleansing you of anything you brought with you today that no longer serves you. You're letting it go. And now I want you to imagine that it's running down through the top of your head and into your neck and the back of your throat, down into your shoulders and your arms, down into your chest and your stomach, into the tops of your legs, down into your calves, and out through the bottoms of your feet and into Mother Earth. And once again, this light is running up from Mother Earth into the bottoms of your feet, up through your calves and the tops of your legs, up into your stomach, your chest, tops of your shoulders and your arms, up into your neck, into your head, out from the top of your head into the realms above. You are being fed from above and below. You are a channel of love and light. And now we are going to ask for God, our archangels, ascended masters, angels, and guides to be with us today. That anything we have brought with us, any hate in our heart, any resentment, any guilt, any emotion at all that we are feeling that is no longer serving us, we would like to let that go now. We ask that you would cleanse us of any emotions that are lowering our energy vibration. Take it from us now and replace it with a high vibrating energy, and that you would hold this space around our entire bodies for this energy that is vibrating on a higher frequency. And it surrounds us almost like a bubble, that nothing can get in this bubble and no energy can leak out. That this bubble will surround us throughout our day, our week, our month, our year, and that the energy that is vibrating inside this bubble is only the highest, purest energy. That nothing else can get through this bubble. We're reserving this space for only pure energy. And we ask again that this energy surround us in the days, weeks, and months to come. Amen. All right, and I would highly advise doing a cord cutting, forgiving those you need to forgive. You can always go to the Radical Forgiveness website. They have free worksheets. You can work through this forgiveness. It is so important that you do this because you are blocking your own miracles by holding on to anger, hate, and frustration. You just are. And I love you guys so much. I don't want to see anyone missing out on any awesome opportunities because they're too unwilling to forgive. Forgiveness is the gift that you give yourself. If there are any of you out there who need additional help with this, contact me, book a session with me. If you do a one-on-one coaching session, I can help you through this. If you want to do a Reiki session, I can do a cord cutting with you and we can get rid of any emotional ties that you have to people or situations that are no longer serving you. I can do a reading for you if you just want to know, how do I do this? How do I move forward? There's so many different ways I can help you. And I have meditations online you can go to as well. I am going to be creating a cord cutting meditation. I have a free one on my podcast, but I'm going to do an extended cord cutting meditation that you can purchase that will help you to get rid of these emotional ties that are holding you down, because you deserve so much better. As we are lighting the paths for others, we light the path for ourselves as well. I love you guys. I hope that you will continue to be a light. We need to show the world that there is good in the world. We are raising the vibration of the collective just by working on ourselves. Don't forget to join me on my Facebook Lives Tuesdays at 7 Central, where I will do a free card reading and I will pick a few people for a free card reading. I love seeing you guys there and interacting with you. It's always a fun time. And as always, if you like this podcast, please share it with others. Please help others to see the light. When we share these free tools that are out there, we are helping others to find their way as well. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I am sending you massive love and light. Have an awesome week, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.